actually don't discuss, important topics like this during premarital counseling. I really don't know why. It is either how to make sure you are satisfying your partner doing the do while doing the do. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I remain Kende Aderi Bigbe, aka the Mommy Champs, aka your favorite yummy mommy from Lagos, Nigeria. So in today's video, guys, we are going to be discussing the Akah and Claire breastfeeding video. I'm sure a lot of you have seen that video, but for the sake of those that have not seen it, please go to Instagram and click on search for Akah and Claire, and you will find the video there. I think it's titled "All Men Should See This." Yes, please check it out. Watch the video so that you can have an understanding of what the video is actually all about before you can come and flow with Mommy Champs here. You get, because I have quite a number of things to talk about, guys. You know that anything that has to do with mom talk, family, parenting, children, like, you always find Mommy Champs there. Like, that's actually one of the goals of the channel, if not the main goal of the channel, you get. So I really have quite a number of things to talk about. So you guys, make sure you sit down, relax. You could get your favorite drink as well while we, dissect this video. Okay guys, let me just briefly, summarize the video. There's this couple, a young couple called Akah and Claire, and so they recently welcomed their baby girl. Congratulations, by the way. Claire is obviously in that breastfeeding phase. It's all new to her. For we moms that are quite experienced, you know how it can be with breastfeeding. Breastfeeding is hard, guys. Like, it is not easy, especially for new moms that are just starting out with breastfeeding. You get, so Claire is actually at this stage, she's not finding it funny. Like, she's going through a lot of struggles. Here's the husband, trying to make sure that his wife breastfeeds their baby, because yes, he wants the best for her, you understand. But unknowing to him is piling up this pressure to her, which is actually not even helping a situation at the moment, and so they sit together and try to just tackle it. They decided to bear it all, and guys, it was really interesting and very sweet to watch, I must say. I'm going to start off by pointing out what I really love about the video. I love the fact that both of them were actually very transparent and genuine in their conversation. Yes, even though some people actually feel like it was staged and it got backlashed a lot for putting out such a video, what I saw there was two couples who were willing to make their relationship work, who were willing to just bear it all with themselves. A couple that was willing to be very open, raw and very transparent with one another. I just love the fact that they actually both wanted to sit down and talk about it. It shows that they both value what they have going on. They value their baby girl, they value their union, and it was just so beautiful to watch. And having conversations like this can not only make them closer, it's actually going to make their union last longer and even better. Like, there is something powerful that happens when two people begin to work towards the same goal, and that's what I see the both of them actually trying to do in this video. I mean, that's goals for me, guys, and I think that we really all need to take cues from that, you get, because instead of trying to sometimes avoid some certain type of conversations, aka trying to sweep these conversations under the carpet, we unconsciously begin to form a dangerous pattern in our relationships, and that pattern could definitely lead to the end of the relationship, you get. Guys, I'm sorry, I think I have to change the position of that hair. I don't know, it was looking awkward, but I think it's better like this. Yeah, anyways guys, another thing I like about that video is Claire's calmness throughout the video, guys. I think that's really commendable. Like, she was so calm and so chilled throughout the video while still being misunderstood, throughout the video. In fact, she was even still calling him pet names like baby, that was like, all moments for me. Do you get? Because for somebody to be in that kind of situation, you know, you're going through a lot, and here you are trying to explain to somebody that means so much to you. He's not getting you at all, and you're not losing it. You're not, you know, you have not turned the whole thing into a mini gbas. You understand? And you're still just so calm and still saying, baby, and even got to a point where she apologized. Like that is really, really commendable. I also love how respectful, you know, the couple were of each other, because the truth is, as men and women, we are both wired differently. You understand? And to me, love is actually willing to be able to see the other person's viewpoint and respecting it. You get? And they did that in that video, and it was really amazing to watch. Yes, we should all take a cue from that as well. I know I have used the word cue in this video like quite a number of times, but I'm sorry, that word is just coming. Doesn't mean I just heard the word, you get, but that word just keeps coming to my mind. Yeah, moving on to the of the video. Akah wants, you know, his wife Claire, you know, to breastfeed their baby for a whole year non-stop without any problems, any issues, you know, store the whole breast milk in the freezer, you know, the way we always see all those pictures on the internet of women storing breast milk in the freezer for a whole year, you know, for their kids. Yes, Akah, you know, had that kind of picture and wanted the same thing for his daughter, you know, and wanted his wife to be able to pull that through. Meanwhile, Claire wasn't having it because, you know, for the first few weeks, yes, you know, the breast milk wasn't coming out as expected, you know, and that's totally normal. And, you know, there was a part of this video where Akah was like, you know, it's really not his intention to tell her to pump for or to breastfeed their baby for a whole year, and Claire wasn't having it at all. And I totally understand her. She even gave examples of how instead of him saying, when will you pump, you haven't pumped. Do you understand? Like, it's actually better for him to say, babe, have you pumped? You understand? Like that, I feel like there is actually, you know, a subtle way men can actually communicate to their wives, you know, when it comes to sensitive topics like this, you know, when it has to do with the women. So asking questions like she's irresponsible, you know, is really painful, guys, I must say. Let me even give you guys an example. Yeah, so I was at a couple's place some time ago, you know, and I was in the living room. They have kids as well, you get, and I was sitting there, and then one of the kids came to say hello to me. A part of her blouse was torn, and I guess the husband, you know, saw that, and probably he felt embarrassed, you understand. And the next thing the husband will do is he faces his wife and is like, babe, how come she's wearing something torn in my presence? You understand? Like, the way he asked the question is like, it's your fault, you are her mom, can't you see that she's wearing something torn? Meanwhile, the mom might have not even known about that. She might have not seen it. It might have been the nanny that got her dressed, you understand? So they're both, she is as clueless as he is concerning the torn part on that shirt, you understand? But the way the husband asked the question is like, it's your fault, you're her mother, you should know that she should not be wearing a torn cloth. Haba, you are also a father. Trust me, guys, the lady did not take it lightly, because I really understand her. Like, it made her feel like you're an irresponsible mother. Why is your daughter or your child wearing, you know, a torn blouse? And we have guests in the house. But me, I totally understand, because I have kids. All these things happen, you understand? So I just, you know, told them it's really nothing, it's not an issue, and, you know, we just waved it off like that. But the lady was offended, because she's like, he accused her like it was her fault that she was wearing a torn blouse. So really, sometimes the way we communicate to our wives, you know, in times like this, vulnerable times like this, we men, you really need to be cautious. So in Claire's case, I feel like it's totally unfair to her, you know, for him to be trying to demand breast milk for a whole year, because this is a new mom trying to struggle, you know, emotionally and mentally, and you are here trying to, you know, pile up unnecessary pressure on her, you know, and even asking what's the plan. Excuse you, what plan? You are planning breast milk, like breastfeeding. Like, are you Baba God that knows what is definitely going to happen the next minute? You get, like, I'm not saying don't plan. It is good to plan, but I'm sorry, you cannot plan when it comes to something like breastfeeding. Because trust me, breastfeeding is definitely different for every mom. It is different for every mom and every child that she has. If you've been following my channel, I'm sure you must have seen the breastfeeding video I made some time back. You know, I have like 2 breastfeeding videos on my channel. If you haven't seen it, I'm going to leave a link in the description below so that you can check it out. I share my experience about breastfeeding. Like, I have 3 kids, a set of twins and a baby girl. It was totally different with the twins and my baby girl now. You understand, like, the experience was totally different. You get, so this is not like something you can plan, you get, because everybody's journey is totally different. Also guys, as regards the breastfeeding for a whole year, I feel like that is very, very unrealistic, because trust me guys, you see these babies, they can do things that will pain you guys sometimes. And like, you know, you are here trying to analyze something about your baby or trying to plan and everything, and the baby is just looking at you like, when you're done, I will do my own. You see these babies, they have a mind of their own. No, let me just tell you, they have a mind of their own. I know of some babies that for just no reason, they stopped taking breast milk at 2 months, some 4 months. Do you get, like, they just totally stopped it and even actually prefer to take formula. There are babies like that. These babies have a mind of their own. Also guys, unforeseen circumstances do happen in one's breastfeeding journey. I mentioned that in my breastfeeding video I have asked you guys to go and check out. Yes, anything can happen guys. Mastitis, cracked nipples, engorgements, you know, or when your baby starts biting you so much that you can't take it. There are some moms, you know, that try so hard, you know, to continue breastfeeding with that kind of pain, but there are some moms that, you know, their threshold for pain is really, really low and they cannot cope with that. So a lot of things can happen, you know, in that mother's journey while breastfeeding her child. And I feel like a lot of men really do need to understand this. It's not something you can plan. Another point I'd like to make is, men, you cannot fully understand the pain a woman goes through, most especially with postpartum and childbirth. You truly cannot, because like I said earlier, both men and women are wired differently. And I know that men watching that video, you know, will be on Akah's side and be like, he cares, you know, is being very logical in his reasoning. And a lot of women will watch the video and support Claire and say, yes, I'm a woman, I understand how she feels. You understand, you know, emotionally, mentally, I understand her, and I totally get both sides. But what I want men to know today is that women experience postpartum differently. Like, no matter how logical Akah tries to sound, it can literally never ever share the same experience with Claire. So him trying to force his opinion and suggestion on her is only added pressure. Plus, even though it is we, in Akah's words, she's the mom, so she's the one that is feeling the struggle, the pain, the everything. Like 99% of it, she's the one feeling it. So there's no we in this situation. I appreciate the fact that, you know, he's trying to, you know, make her understand that we are in this together. But trust me, men, when it comes to those kind of things, you cannot be in it with your wife like that, because she's the one that is feeling the whole pain. You can't feel what she's feeling. And you know, the society has already made it seem like, you know, women who don't breastfeed, you know, their babies are less of a mom than those who breastfeed their babies. I mean, we all have our different struggles, and I mean, our husbands, and not just our husbands in this situation, like everyone needs to be very sensitive in passing comments when it comes to, you know, topics and situations like this. Breastfeeding your child exclusively is advisable. Trust me, it is not meant to be done at the expense of the mom and her mental health. You know, it is totally up to the mom's choice as long as her child is fed. And that's why we have formulas out there, you know, to be able to meet up with the required nutritional values, you know, that a baby might lack. I know it's not 100% the same, but they equally have some nutritional values that, you know, a baby will be able to, you know. Trust me guys, breastfeeding is not easy, and what women need at this stage, and not only at this breastfeeding stage, in the journey, their motherhood journey, that whole journey, what they really need is emotional and moral support. Because truly, no one feels the pain and the pressure and the stress more than they do. You know, having a child is a big change, and I really appreciate the fact that, you know, Akah is really trying to be that present dad, you know, that involved dad, but I feel like he just needs to, you know, relax and take a chill pill, you know, and allow Claire to just heal and, you know, allow things to just flow easily for her. You get, like, it always gets better. Like I always say, you know, the phase where she is right now, she just does not need any form or type of added pressure. So men, allow your women to, you know, heal. Allow her time to heal and get into the flow. Trust me, added pressure, stress can completely even make the breast milk stop, and I'm sure that we really do not want that. And women, don't compare your experiences. Don't do that, because every woman is different, everybody is different, every baby is different. And you know, I have learned that, you know, it is very important to just focus on what is important to your baby instead of, you know, stressing over all these unnecessary little details you get. And finally guys, do what works for you. Like, since becoming parents, you know, we are better off taking each day as it comes. Yes, it is so important for us to be rooted in our goals and our values as parents, but I feel like we should leave room for flexibility in achieving these goals, because parenting will have you opening up to so many options as you go. And guys, another interesting and funny thing is they actually don't discuss, you know, important topics like this during premarital counseling. I really don't know why. It is either how to make sure you are satisfying your partner, doing the do, while doing the do, you understand. I'm not saying it's not important, that is important as well, but I feel like they really need to start discussing important things like this, you know, during premarital counseling, so that these couples really know what they are getting into. Sending Akah and Claire good vibes, positive energy. I wish you two all the best in your new journey, and for every parent, every mom, everyone struggling at this particular time, know that my heart definitely goes out to you. Trust me, it always gets better. Like, I don't know if to say it always gets better, but you actually heal up, you know, and you just get on with the flow. It becomes a part of you, and you just shake it off and, you know, do you get. So that's about it. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy the video, please press the like button. Let me know what you think about the video, about my reaction, and about the video in general in the comments below. I'll be reading as well. Yeah, thank you so much. Do not forget to subscribe if you are not yet subscribed. And hello to all my new subscribers. I'm sorry I didn't say hello to you guys, like I just jumped into the video. I'm so sorry about that. Like, we are in 761 now, I think. Thank you so much guys. Please get every other person to subscribe to the channel. Let us keep letting this ministry, you know, keep growing and growing and growing. Yeah, thank you so much guys, as you do, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.